Cinematic games are interesting in their own right. You know the games I'm talking about: Last of Us, Uncharted, Heavy Rain, and Until Dawn. Of course, there are many more. Those games that are mostly comprised of cutscenes that give you little to no interaction. It's almost as if you're watching a movie at times. But shouldn't you be playing a game? Many people agree with me when I say the Uncharted franchise has a great story, but a lot of people will also agree with me when I say that it's more of a cinematic experience where you sit down and watch the story unfold while relaxed. And I'm not saying you're wrong for liking this type of game. To each their own, and there's certainly a market for those types of games. I think the little interaction you have with these characters and actions detracts from the feeling that I paid money to have. I just think that there's one game that does its cinematic storytelling the best, meaning that it feels like a movie is unfolding before your eyes, but you're still indeed playing a game, and it's LA Noire. LA Noire puts you in the shoes of our main character, Cole Phelps. In this game, you progress the story by looking at evidence and finding many different clues to lead you to your suspects. You pick up clues, look them over, and add them to your notebook. Then you talk with the suspects of each case to get where you need to go next. You also get the information needed to bring the person who did this dastardly deed to justice. Now, here's a scene from Naughty Dog where Joel is interrogating two different people to get where to go next. Then afterwards, it is left up to the player to travel there. In comparison to LA Noire, however, all of that is left up to the player's discretion. You pick up the clues, you interrogate the suspect your way.
A good case. I got all the clues and I answered all the questions correctly. Not bad, not bad. The car did not kill Lester, but you allowed the driver to dock a failure to stop charge. Also, that's what the other address was for. I knew what his license plate was, and then I could have gone and arrested him for, you know, actually hitting the dude with his car, but you know what, live and let live.
And if you didn't pick up the right clues or you didn't pick the right choices, the game continues like a movie. The movie doesn't reset so the character can do something right again. There is a chance to mess up here, and that's what makes it great. The interrogation scene in The Last of Us will always be the same, and although it accomplishes what LA Noire does in a nice little cinematic, LA Noire's version still feels like a game. And I believe that's what a game should be. They should let the player have control over everything they want to do, not just some decisions that take you down a certain path or get your character killed. It's the small decisions and clues that you look around for yourself that drives the story forward. Now you may say, how is this any fun? This sounds nearly identical to a point-and-click game. You pick up your clues and turn them over. What? Why? There's a lot more to this game than meets the eye. On your way to crime scenes, you and your partner will always talk about something, and if that's all you want to hear, you can even let them drive and hear the conversation as if you were watching a movie.
She's an easy make, and the DA likes convictions. I'll convince him to let her go. How you do that? I'll give him something better.
In color like this, or even in black and white. The game wants to feel like a cinematic story, but only if you want it to too. This game gives the player plenty of different ways to play the game when you want it to be like a game. If you drive, you can't necessarily put the camera to cinematic mode. The game realizes this and lets you play the game. It gives you the option to report to different crime scenes that are not related to your main case. So if you are feeling bored, you have something to do. And these small cases will typically involve shootings or car chases. They won't have any downtime. They'll just have exciting, fun to play gameplay. And you can do these as many times as you want if you fail. The game realizes that when you want it to feel like a classic game, it becomes a game. When you are following the main case, it gives you a fantastic little story that you control the outcome of indirectly. And all of these little cases fall into the one big story. Cole Phelps' story of becoming a detective from a police officer. Another way this game feels like a game and a movie at the same time is that your main character gets promoted 4 different times, from police officer to traffic to homicide to arson. It allows the player to experience new cases while also tying back into the main story. The game remains a game like a level up system that unlocks new things but also unlocks more of the big story. It becomes a movie, being both played and watched at the same time. It allows the player to think for themselves while also enjoying a fun interactive experience. This game feels like a movie and a game, unlike many new games, and that's why I believe LA Noire perfects cinematic storytelling in gaming. Case closed. Hello there everyone, and thank you so much for watching. I know it's been quite some time since my last upload. College has been going quite well for me, so expect more videos. perhaps this September. I know there's going to be a lot of videos in October. If you like this video, click that like button gently. If you didn't, leave a comment, tell me how I can do better. Subscribe if you want to see more. I'm always open to discussion if you want to discuss with me the topic of this video. And just don't hate on me for my opinion, and I won't hate on you for yours. Thank you guys once more. Stay awesome, and I will see you in the next video. Goodbye.